You still at your apartment?
I'm going to pick up my truck.
Okay. I'll meet you there. Mainly also because I know exactly where it is. There we go. Do you really take a taxi?
I'm gonna feel like running all the way down here or stealing somebody else's car.
Okay then. You want to go put that back in your garage?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll be outside.
I just gotta do something real quick.
Okay.
Is there a way you could set a default uh app for streaming?
What do you mean?
Like every time I stream it always goes to Mixer. Or rather,
So, if you're
have it go
trying
to
to
Twitch.
stream specifically through the Xbox menu, it's always going to go to Mixer. You have to go into the Twitch and set everything up through that. That's how I do it. Use the photograph in this email to identify the location of the treasure. Did somebody say treasure? Well, that looks like Chiliad. Because it is Chiliad. Well, I know what we're doing for Sunday driving. Or joyriding. There we go.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. I'm sitting outside for you.
I hate how many fucking phone calls I get.
Oh, I know. It's so ridiculous. So this will be the joyriding vehicle. And on joyriding, we'll just kind of, it'll just kind of be like a personal series, like a get to know the streamers type of series. So,
Alright.
Since, people probably don't know much about either of us, as it is, I'm Nick. I obviously Nightmare 19. I hail from Florida, and you kind of miss it. Currently live in Oklahoma. I came out here to go to college and decided I didn't want to do that anymore. And I enjoy streaming video games. So, it's just something that is fun to do. And I think we both enjoy it. We play video games. We like to stream. Why not do both? Why not try to do something with it? Right? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not crazy for thinking that. Also, a huge, massive, and I mean massive, Steelers fan. I mean, it's just one of those. I love my Steelers. Always will. Case in point, they're playing next Monday night. I happen to have the day off. We'll probably do some streaming during the day on Monday, but as soon as it gets within an hour of game time, I'm not even anywhere near I'm near my Xbox, but I'm not touching it. It's off. I'm watching the TV. I'm getting ready to watch my Steelers, and that's just how I am. I'm pretty sure we're all NASCAR fans too. Really, for the most part, we're pretty much all just racing fans in general. I mean, I don't know. I know I like all kinds of racing. If it's racing, I'll watch it. Sure, other ones I'm more I like others more than, I like some more than others. God, tongue's all twied up. Yeah, tied up. But as for NASCAR, Chase Elliott fan. Been one since he came in. I was Jeff Gordon fan before that. Chevy all the way, really. I mean, it's just how I am. I don't mind Toyota. Can't stand Ford. So it is what it is.
Bring back Dodge.
Bring back. I'm all aboard that train. I do like some Dodge. I'm very excited that the Supra is going to be in the Xfinity series. That's probably one of my favorite things right now. Small rant.
That's starting what, next year?
Yeah, that's starting next year. Small rant though. All right, Burton Smith, absolute idiot. All right, motherfucker decides, hey, let's have a race at Las Vegas in September during the day. Now, I've never been to Las Vegas, but I do know that it's in a desert. And I also know that across most of the country, in the middle of September, at least the lower portions of the country, it gets decently hot. Now, in a desert, it's going to be a little bit hotter than normal. So the smart thing, and this is just my personal opinion, and it would have probably reduced tire blowouts and tire issues, and I'm pretty sure anybody with half a brain would know this as well. If you ran a race at night in Las Vegas, which again is in a desert, you would have what is known as the desert effect, where during the day it could be in excess of 100 degrees Fahrenheit, but at night that temperature could drop anywhere to 70, 60, possibly even high 50s. At which point the track's not as hot, the tires aren't getting melted apart, and it just makes sense. When they ran the race in the spring, it was, I think they said 59 degrees during the day.
Yeah, outside temperature was mid to high 50s. track temperature was only in the 70s.
Meanwhile, this past Sunday's race, outside temperature was like 102, I think, something like that. It was over
At the
100.
be-
I know that.
at the beginning of the race, ambient temperature was 95 degrees.
And the track temp was well over 100. And in-car temps
And
were over 150.
yeah, in-car temps were reaching 170.
Yeah, that's ridiculous to me. I don't. Okay, I didn't expect that guy to be turning there, and I wasn't looking. But that's just ridiculous to me that you could do that, and it's a wonder that more drivers weren't severely dehydrated after that race. But what are you gonna do? We can't really change anything. It's stupid in my opinion, but you know. And now we have to deal with a Roval, whereas I would have much rather seen Road Atlanta, Road America, Circuit of the Americas. I don't give a shit which one. A true road course make the calendar, not a Roval.
I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to it. It's something different.
It's certainly something different, but you got to think that it is extremely difficult for race teams to set up sports cars for the Daytona Roval, which sports cars, less horsepower, less weight, more downforce, theoretically easier to set up for road course racing as compared to stock cars.
A stock car.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen when they try to set that thing up to go around the oval. It's what's going to end up happening is that some cars are going to be better on the oval section and other cars are going to be better through the infield. And I mean, that happens with any Roval, but it's just which one do you think?
That is definitely going to be a true wild card race, and
Yeah.
I think you're going to see a lot of the road course ringers come out. You know, like Max Pappas, possibly Robbie Gordon.
Maybe. I think Chase wins.
Who won Sonoma? That was Harvick, right?
Harvick won Sonoma, Chase won at Watkins Glen. I don't think that Chase actually needs to win to move on, though. I feel like somebody's going to wreck out at Richmond and he's going to get right back in it. I mean, he's currently second person out at just being 8 points over the cut line. So, I don't know. He's my guy. I don't want to see him out this early, but I am glad that he was able to pick up a win this year. And I'd love to see him pick up at least one more before the end of the year. But if not, hopefully he picks the one up when I go to the 500.
I don't know. I just feel like the Hendrick cars in general have been struggling a lot this year.
To be fair, Chase is the only one that hasn't. Chase has been up front almost each and every week. Even while the others struggle.
The story with Chase is he's just been in the wrong place, wrong time for a lot of it.
Oh yeah, for his incidents and whatnot. Yeah, he's managed to pick up a couple stage wins and drive the. I think a lot of it is he is just a better driver, at least than Bowman and Byron right now. I won't say in general, but as of right now, he's definitely the better driver. And I'd even go as far as to say he's currently, as it stands right now, a better driver than JJ. I mean, they're in pretty much the same equipment. I think Jimmy's on his way out. I really do.
I think Jimmy's just reached that point in his career where he's going to ride out the rest of his contract, which is through, 2020?
I believe so.
and he's gonna hang it up after that season.
I'm most disappointed to see that Lowe's is gone before he retires.
Yeah, I mean, Lowe's has been with him for 17 years and
His whole
been
career
in the sport,
in the Cup Series, his whole Cup career, they've been with him.
and they've been in the sport for what, 25 at least,
Something like
going
that.
back to
I
Mike
know
Skinner.
they. I was to say they used to be with RCR, and I think they were with somebody before that too. Because Mike Skinner wasn't the first person to run Lowe's.
No, he's the only one I can remember off the top of my head.
He was the last person before Jimmy to run it, but he was not the first. Because I saw a list that had everybody that drove for Lowe's or had Lowe's as a sponsor. I know this thing can make it up. This. Okay. Come on. Come on.
Put that bitch in 4 low.
Yeah, because we're totally on spin tires right now. Although that's exactly what I'm doing. Uh-oh.
Oh, I know I'm 12 minutes into my stream. I don't know how far you were in. Viewer discretion is advised for language.
Yeah. We might be in a bit of a pickle.
We stuck.
Wait. Wait.
Send it.
Yep.
Well,
that's...
now that you've finished your introduction little side rant,
yeah,
I guess I'll
my
introduce
side rant of
myself.
NASCAR. Yeah.
Name's Chad. Gamer tags half right face 91. If you can tell, I'm a military member. Go Army. From a small town in northwestern Connecticut. NASCAR fan, as we mentioned before. There's a tree stump there.
I didn't see it. Just like this tree, I don't
was
see.
Was a Dale Senior fan for many years up until his untimely demise in 2001, and then switched over to Junior. Now that Junior's retired, kind of going for MTJ. Unfortunately, Joe Gibbs' whole theory is if you can't beat him, buy him.
Yep. That's
So
welcome to that team.
Unfortunately, I'll be rooting for a Gibbs driver next year. Can't stand Crybaby Bush.
Yeah,
he's the
I
Jeff Gordon of this generation.
No.
No, you got to admit.
No.
Hold on. Hear me out. When Gordon first started racing, when he was about Bush's age, and things didn't go his way, he cried like a little girl.
Nope. That's what all the senior fans say, but no.
I think we're better off just getting out and walking up that last 3/4 of a mile
Listen,
before we die.
listen. There's one thing that has to happen once I get up to the. I have to drive up. Okay, it has to be done.
Well, you ain't doing it in this thing.
No, I'm getting close. It's gonna happen.
Meanwhile, you're working your way down the mountain.
A second time, yes, into a tree. I'm just losing weight. That's all we're doing. We're just losing some weight. Losing some excess weight that we don't need.
You know, I feel like if you put some off-road tires on this,
Oh, it'd be
probably
perfect
help out a lot.
if I had the off-road tires on it. Yeah, you're probably not right. Or probably not wrong. I probably could have went and done that. Probably could do that right about now, but, you know.
Making my way
It
downtown,
also
walking fast.
probably would help if, the one state where it doesn't rain would stop raining. Because, I mean, this game is based on, you know, California,
The
Los
desert.
Angeles. Well, California and Los Angeles, name. And
I'd say like California and Nevada.
a
'Cause
little, yeah.
remember in San Andreas, the strip with the casinos,
This is true.
that was totally the Vegas strip.
Yeah. Well, they don't really have that on this one, though.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with that.
Because this game was
Touchback,
more focused on LA.
Yeah, yeah, I mean like touchback routes with a triad, you know.
See? Told you I could make it.
Yeah, it's because it's stopping. The rain is stopping.
I said that was the issue.
Parachute.
Yeah, we might actually need that. But, yeah. I don't think that Jeff was a big of a crybaby as everybody wants to say he was. He had his issues with NASCAR, as does every driver that runs in NASCAR at some point has issues. But Jeff was, at the time, just dominant. And senior fans didn't like it. I mean, you can't argue
Yeah,
at the
spoke
time,
too
Jeff.
soon on the rain.
Yeah, but you can't argue at the time, Jeff. Jeff easily once Jeff came on to the scene, Jeff was the most dominant driver in NASCAR.
And I gotta hand it to Jeff. Being from the West Coast, he opened up a lot of doors because up
Mm-hmm.
until then, all the guys you saw in NASCAR
We're
were
from North Carolina.
North Carolina, South Carolina, anywhere like racing had a big,
Right. And to be
big
fair,
impact.
I mean, he was born and he lived in California for a little bit. No, 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 no. Go into the tree. Good. Okay, this isn't going our way. Wait, wait. Okay. Ah! I may or
There's
may not
cougars
have
out in this
fallen
area,
back
huh?
on. Not online. There's no animals online, remember?
Yeah, I don't play it online that much.
Yeah. But yeah, Jeff grew up in Indiana, really. I mean, they moved there when he was 5. But it changed the culture of the sport enough that you didn't have to be from the South to be a driver in NASCAR.
You got people like Harvick, who's from Bakersfield, and
Jimmy.
Johnson.
El,
I don't remember where Jimmy's
El,
from.
El Cajon. He's from El Cajon.
Then you got Kyle
Larson's.
Larson.
Yep. Larson's from out that way. There's a couple others I know. I don't know off the top of my head the names, but I know they're out from
Then-
out there.
Then you got the guys from the Midwest, like Michael Annett. He's from Iowa, I think.
Somewhere where there's corn.
One of the states that
Has a
starts
lot
with
of
an I.
corn.
Well, then you also got people like Ross Chastain. They he's pretty much like your average Joe type racer. He didn't come from a racing family. He didn't have a huge background. He grew up working on his dad's watermelon farm.
In Florida. Sorry, I just wanted to throw that
Is
in.
yeah. Is this where we were going, or are we continuing up the mountain?
There's some kind of treasure somewhere around here. I don't know where it is. I'm trying to find it. I'm gonna see if this road isn't enough that I can call for a vehicle, namely the vehicle we were just driving. Oh, apparently it's too nearby. I must fix that problem. I'll be
Well, I
back.
just found a sign that says trail says old man's crack.
I love GTA. I've just got to fix the issue of my personal vehicle being too close to me.
And blow it up.
I was to say, if you hear an explosion, don't be alarmed. And fire.
Oh shit.
What did you do? I just
I fell
watched
off
your
the
body. I just watched your body fall down.
I fell off the mountain.
That is hilarious.
Making my way downtown. Well, I don't know why I had that fucking song stuck in my head. Every time I hear that song, I just think of the movie White Chicks.
I don't have an active vehicle. No shit, I don't have an active vehicle. Hold on, let me call Morris Mutual and get them to replenish my vehicle.
Morse Mutual, how can I be of service?
437. Nice. You are too far from a suitable road. Well then. We're in a bit of a pickle. I know, I think we might be able to figure something out though. Let's see here. Securo, sir. Register as CEO.
Oh, is there a way you can get a chopper up here?
That'd be a negative right now. Oh! I can. You're gonna have to be in my organization to be able to get in this helicopter. Joey won't be joining us tonight. What a loser.
Is that our ride? Way the fuck down there?
You mean the one I just shot?
Yeah.
And it's somehow not going down. How? I killed the guy.
There it goes.
Okay then.
Talk about a delayed reaction.
Right? Well, let me just do that again then, I guess. I guess that's his LZ. So.
Yeah, it's probably can't find a suitable landing area up here.
Bad news, boss. The helicopter can't make it. Call me.
What'd you tell me the hell? Hey! Bitch. I blame this helicopter that's just
Oh,
sitting
shit.
there now.
Oh, that was close. I don't have any explosives.
That's okay, I pushed it off. Let me just
Give me some space.
make sure you get in the back. And now we can go in first
I
person.
got it from here. Feel free to help yourself to champagne. Just tell me where we're going.
You
let's
might
go
want to
the
hurry up.
office.
We're getting shot at.
Yeah, I know. I'll call Lester.
What do you need exactly?
I need you
Can't handle the heat, my
to
friend?
get them off of me.
Okay.
There we go.
Leave it with creepy Uncle Lester.
So if you're in first person, you can drink the champagne.
We're just above the smog line.
Of course, only one person can do it at a time, but yeah, you can have champagne. It's so cool.
I love an argument with gravity, don't you?
God,
I
this
love if you're
lady
looking
cannot fly.
I like how if you're looking for through first person, there's blood splatter on the windshield from where the cop shot her.
Yep. That doesn't surprise me.
Everything kind of makes sense up here.
Why do you have a face tattoo? Or is it?
Oh,
No,
face
that's a face tattoo.
Do I really?
Looks like a face tattoo. I mean, it could be hair fade, but it looks weird.
Life makes a lot more sense up here.
I don't know. I like how your window's blown out and mine's just perfectly fine.
Not on my screen.
On my screen it is.
Luna.
I bet you're happy to be out the LS traffic.
Listen, you Jamaican broad, I don't care. I'm so ready for Red Dead.
On my screen.
We're up here above the idiots. Well, almost.
Why did you open the door? How did you open the door?
Aim button.
The A?
No, aim.
Oh. Oh.
There's some serious wind out there, and you wouldn't even know it.
Well,
Go into a pit like
bye!
everyone else.
Where'd you land at?
I'm still in the air.
Oh, I see you.
Is there a vineyard somewhere around here?
I think it's Martin's Vineyard, you're right? Where'd you go?
Too far away from it. There's a house that I'm landing at. A rundown shack of a place.
I don't see you.
Did you?
My house now. Oh, shit. Well.
I don't see you.
I got you. I'm coming to you.
Tell me which way to go.
Just land on the road near you. I'll be there in a second. I bring you the gift of the shittiest car ever.
It's a Prius.
It's a fucking Prius. Now,
Did you hear that shift? It went, I'm gay.
welcome to the fucking Prius parade. It's actually surprisingly fast on this game, I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah, just, you know, Sunday joyriding. Whatever, Killjoy Joyriding. Ow. That hurt. But yeah. What is there to cover? Like, I don't know. I mean, we both, well, I don't really do iRacing anymore. You still do. I don't have a computer for it right now. I will at some point.
Your issue was the your issue was the internet.
No. It was computer. It was
Really?
never the. It was actually never the internet. Yeah. It was when iRacing released one of the updates. It overclocked the. It overwent the specifications of my computer.
Oh, it overclocked your CPU.
Yeah. And then I was able to fix it. At first, it was the internet. But when they released the Rallycross one, that's when it happened. But, yeah.
You could always do what I did.
Buy a new computer.
That. What I did was I went to Best Buy and bought a Lenovo computer, and I just upgraded the power supply on the graphics card.
Yeah. How much was it?
Tower was like 700. I want to say like 200 for a graphics card and like another 50 for the power supply.
That's not that bad. Less than what I was going to spend. I don't know. I'll have to do it at some point because obviously I want to do some PC gaming. I'd like to be able to stream on it, and right now I can't, so.
Oh, you could always have Jeffrey Ford do a budget build for you.
Yeah.
I mean, $500 you can't go wrong.
The issue is, and it's most likely why I would just be getting a computer from work, is I don't have money to drop all at once.
Gotcha.
But I can put it on layaway at work, and that
There
works.
you go.
And then I have a discount too. So
Now, do they sell like Alienware?
we
Like,
don't,
you order
but
that
we
thing through
do
online?
sell MSIs. So,
Ow.
well, obviously Alienware are probably top notch. MSI not that far behind.
I feel like Alienware is just one of those brands where you overpay for stuff.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, what I was looking at was an HP Omen, but it looked so good. Everything on it was so nice.
Yeah, and then one of
My other
the
issue
guys
is
I
I don't want a desktop because to me it's just like, okay, I can't really take this anywhere. I've never minded the laptop because it affords me the ability of mobile gaming.
It's funny that you say that because I remember for somebody from one of the race leagues that we ran in together,
Hmm.
somebody dared him to take his desktop
It was ECR.
to a McDonald's.
Yep.
Who was that?
I don't know, but I remember that entire conversation. God damn it, the Prius
Then he
doesn't
actually
make it.
actually took photos of him at the
At
McDonald's
McDonald's, yeah, I remember that.
with his desktop computer set up, with his steering wheel clamped to the table.
I was gonna do it simply because I had a laptop. I was gonna be like, fuck it. But I think it was like Anthony was only like, I'll give you $50 for it, and I'm like, see, it's not worth it. It's not worth all the hassle. And also, I don't like McDonald's.
Blasphemy.
I don't like McDonald's. I prefer Burger King. I like decent
a waypoint
burgers,
sign?
not
Oh.
we don't have one.
Well, I just shut it off. I had a waypoint set for some reason.
Oh. I don't like Priuses. I like to destroy them. So, you know. I'm gonna end up calling for my vehicle, and yeah. Too bad Joey didn't play his game before he decided he wasn't getting on tonight.
We're doing week 11 right now, right?
Which is your bye week.
Right. That's why I was asking.
Yep. Okay. Now, because I really don't want to drive that thing anymore. Oh, don't worry about it. You might want to stand back.
Oh, I just got $5,000 for being an associate.
Yeah, that happens. Especially when I don't die. You get less money if I die.
Hey, what's up? Oh, how can I help? Okay, I'll get you out of trouble. No problem.
Let's end it where I always end it. But we still got to do the goddamn Minecraft thing. I built you a new house on there, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't. I actually haven't even downloaded the game yet.
Well, download it, goddammit. Yeah, originally your house was just a big giant rectangle. Now it's a tiny house, but it's really, really fancy. So,
Ooh.
yeah, it's fancy. It's got water and sugar cane and sand, and it's made out of concrete and nice quartz and whatnot. It looks really good. I didn't like how everything looked, so I wanted to spruce up the whole little village, because I really felt like your house, your original house, and Justin's original houses were just giant eyesores. So I wanted to clean them up, and that's what I did. And then I built Chanel's house, and Scotty still needs a house. But yeah, we're pretty much good on houses. Cotto's got his dirt house. He gets the one eyesore because it actually works with the way it got done. So it's not really that much of an eyesore. It's just weird and hilarious. And he has a giant dirt house with a bunch of animals in it. And it's funny. It's one of the funniest things I've seen. So, yeah, we'll have to do that. I'm excited for WWE 19 now because I know there's going to be a DLC. Because I'm assuming he's probably not going to be in the game when it releases. But now knowing that Ray Ray has signed a contract and will be back with WWE. So I'm assuming there'll probably be a DLC where we get Rey Mysterio. Hopefully.
He made his return at the Royal Rumble this past year, didn't he?
Right, but it was like a one-off. Now they signed him to an actual contract. So.
Oh, speaking of wrestlers, you know what's funny? Do you remember like the ruthless aggression era, like the early to mid 2000s?
You mean after the terrible invasion saga?
I was gonna say if you were referring to the Attitude Era.
No. I meant the invasion saga, where WWE bought WCW, and it was bad. The whole thing was bad.
It was actually about that time.
It was about right after that time. It was about. I'll tell you, I know exactly which period you're talking about. It's right about the time where Evolution came around.
The time you're talking about is like 2006, 2008 when WWE acquired. No,
I'm talking
WCW.
01. I'm talking 01. WCW was acquired because when Monday Night Nitro went off the air. That was when WWE had acquired WCW.
That's when you started seeing guys like Tommy Dreamer and Sting on WWE.
Well, you never saw Sting. Not until recently.
Sting was technically WCW, wasn't he?
Yes, but he signed his contract with Turner Broadcasting. There was some kind of deal. There was some kind of deal where certain guys couldn't go to WWE because of their contract.
And
then some of them didn't want to. Yeah, some of them didn't want to go because of the Monday Night Wars. They wanted to be loyal to WCW. And so
anyway,
they ended up going to
that's
TNA.
That's more like the Attitude Era. But,
I mean, it's right at the
end. Yeah, what I'm referring to was maybe 2004 to 2008. You remember the Spirit Squad?
The second coming of DX?
Yes. You remember the Spirit Squad?
Oh, I remember the Spirit Squad. I remember the Spirit Squad and the McMahons getting shit on, literally.
So it's funny that you say that, because did you know Dolph Ziggler was Nikki from the Spirit Squad?
Actually, I did.
I read that in one of those stupid pop-up articles on Facebook the other day.
Do you know Ryback was in the Nexus?
Yep.
There was another one where it was like, what? Seriously? But I still remember. I remember Kofi Kingston with a Jamaican accent.
Yep.
And then
remember the many personas of Viscera?
Oh yeah.
Sexual chocolate.
I still remember when they realized that Kofi wasn't actually Jamaican, and it just was like, really? See, no. You should have left it. You should have left it alone. Now he's a part of New Day, and I still like Kofi, but I don't like the direction he's gone in. I'm not a fan of the New Day.
I don't mind New Day.
I don't like them at all. The only thing they ever did that I liked was they introduced the Hardys at WrestleMania. That is literally the only thing they have ever done that I actually liked. And they didn't even do anything. They just were like, "Yep, here's the Hardys." Like, cool. Thanks. I'm more excited about who you just introduced.
Oh, so apparently there is some big WWE event next month in Saudi Arabia again.
The Super Showdown?
Yeah.
I thought that was in Australia. You sure that's not in Australia?
I saw something that said Saudi Arabia. I'm like, they're doing it again in Saudi Arabia?
I don't think they're doing it again in Saudi Arabia. I think it's the Australia show.
Well, wherever the Undertaker is making his return.
I just know that's the Super Showdown. That's also possibly where they think Ray Ray's going to have his first fight back.
So, I read today that the Heartbreak Kid himself might be coming out of retirement to be in Triple H's corner for that match. So
Well, I
it
mean, that
will
technically
literally
wouldn't be out of retirement unless it's a handicap match.
So it's going to be the Brothers of Destruction versus DX.
Wait, Kane's going to be there?
Kane is going to be in the Undertaker's corner.
Wow. Well, we have to have DX then. Because, I mean, we can't have Evolution. Because Batista's off being a movie star and Randy Orton's still being a bitch. And, well, Ric Flair's old as... Well, Ric Flair's actually... Yeah, Ric Flair.
Ric Flair just got married.
Listen, Ric Flair's Ric Flair.
You know what's funny? I actually saw a photo from Ric Flair's wedding. It's Rick and The Undertaker next to each other.
Yep.
And
I know exactly
The
which photo you're
Undertaker-
talking about.
The Undertaker's double fisting whiskey in one hand. He's got 2 glasses of whiskey in one hand.
I mean, that's The Undertaker for you. American Badass.
I miss the American Badass persona.
I miss the fucking Cerebral Assassin.
Remember in right after 9/11 happened, so that was what, 2001 obviously. When we were
Yes.
still doing the American Badass persona, and he was rolling out to Rollin' by Limp Bizkit.
Yep. I
What
do
are we gonna
remember
get
that.
hammered in the nightclub?
Yeah. I remember that fondly. I need to re-download WWE 2K18. I want to
Why'd you
play
delete it?
because I needed space.
Get yourself a external hard drive.
I need to. It's one of those things that's on my list right after my
They s-
Elgato.
Do you, by chance, have a GameStop credit card?
Hmm?
Do you have a GameStop credit card?
No, I don't have a credit card for GameStop.
Oh, they have credit cards now at GameStop. When I bought my Xbox One, I bought that and a 1 terabyte external hard drive.
Well, when I get my new Xbox, I'll do that.
Where's my hat? I can't go into the club without my hat.
Where the fuck are you going?
I don't know.
Club's this way, you dingleberry.
What's that way then?
I don't know. Something. Probably the club.
Oh, let's go. I'm gonna go explore this way. I want to see what's this way.
Probably the club. Just the lower section, not the VIP section. Where I like to hang out.
Yep, here are the bathrooms.
Ah. Yes, where we vomit once we pass out. Yeah, the fuck is Laszlo doing here? God damn it.
Where's this motherfucker?
He's upstairs. He's at the bar. Crying and drinking.
Can I punch that motherfucker square in the face?
I wish. But no, yeah, I gotta download.
Does he still have like the nose piercing?
Dude, just take a look at him. He's right there. That's him.
No, he's still got the ear piercing from Michael.
Oh yeah. So it's funny because technically, Rockstar had said was this game or online happens before the story mode, but as you've just pointed out, Laszlo has something that happened after the story mode. Or during the story mode, I should say. Which also, to point out, the Fame or Shame episode that you can watch on the TV online is the Fame or Shame episode with Tracy in it. Which didn't happen until the story mode got around. So it leads me to believe that more than likely that online is actually after the story mode, unlike Rockstar had originally said. So, I don't know. That's just what I know. But as for the WWE stuff, nah, I certainly miss DX. DX was always my favorite. Always. I will never forget the third coming of DX. That one will always be my favorite return for any superstar. I mean, it was just done so perfectly. The week before Triple H gets his ass kicked right at the end, and then he just leaves it. He goes. He brings up maybe I should start my own team again. Maybe I'll just get one back together. Like we could do Evolution, but no, Batista's off being a movie star, and Randy Orton's a dick, and Ric Flair's old. So maybe I just make one phone call. Maybe I just make one phone call, and if you're not down with that, I've got 2 words for you. And that's how the show ended. I remember that episode so fondly, obviously. And then the next episode, they do, and I know it wasn't real, but they did such a perfect little skit, and it was perfect. Fucking Hunter going to find.
Is that the one where
he goes and finds him in a fucking kitchen?
Is that the episode where Hunter comes out dressed up as Vince and Sean comes out dressed up like Shane?
No. This was where this was after Sean had retired the first time. Where Sean was supposedly done, and he was done for good, and then Hunter supposedly went down to Texas to find him, and the skit was that he found him, but he was in a hospital or something, or office complex, working as a chef.
Oh, I do remember that one now.
Yeah. And it ends with Sean Sweet Chin musicking everybody on his way out the door.
It's been so good getting close to you.
It was fantastic. I loved it.
Yeah, because he pulls some like random dude aside. He's like, "What's your name?" I was like, "Steve." Well, Steve, and then just fucking kicks him.
Yeah, And then, because that was all one episode. The next week on Raw was when DX showed up in the limo with the TX on the side. And Sean didn't want to get out of the limo.
Remember when DX spray painted the side of WWE headquarters?
Yes, I do.
I actually drove by that like as they were doing that.
They were fucking great. How do you not love DX? No, I only poured one. Sorry. But they were just my favorite, and I love the Hardy Boys too. I like Jeff more than I like Matt. That's just my personal opinion. I'm a
Well, didn't Matt is retired now?
I don't think so. Maybe.
No, because Matt said he was retiring a couple weeks ago. He retired.
Okay then.
Because he has a condition where his pelvis is fusing to his spine.
Ooh. See, I didn't hear about that. I haven't heard about that at all. I've been out of the loop for a little while. Okay. But anyway.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. I see what you're talking about now. Those are my sideburns, I think.
Yeah, they're weird looking. But
yeah.
Anyway, this has been Killjoys Joyriding. We've talked about ourselves, a little bit about NASCAR, some WWE, and hopefully we'll get to do this again with Jeremy and Joey at some point. That's what the Granger's for. Nice 4-seater. Gets everybody in it. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.